So we're here at the first one-day game of the year. We've got Norths playing Brothers in the A-grade comp on Saturday. TJ Madigan is bowling. Here he comes. And Brothers are 1 for 29 off of, I think this is the 9th over. Sam Collingwood with the first wicket, LBW Gary Friend. We played Brothers in the trial game, which is also up on YouTube. Very similar side to the team we're playing now by the looks of it. Oh, it's well fielded by Trav. Just the one there. Simsy was backing up though. So it would have been 3 if it got past Trav. And that would have been out for sure. Stanger just missing the run out. But tight single. So just trying to push those runs around. Getting tied down a little bit. That's good from the North boys. It doesn't matter where I set up, Travis manages to walk directly in front of the camera. He's starting, a little bit left at the moment, and let's watch him walk directly in line of the batsman. Here we go. Look at him go. It's like a magnet. Oh, he's gone past it. Of course, TJ bowls are wide, and it's super exciting. So we've got Simsy at mid-off. Looks like Bingen at cover. TJ, so TJ's a new recruit this year. This is his first one-dayer for us. Played in the T20s and obviously played in the trial game as well. Oh, it's not a bad ball. Who do we have? Tish at point or backward point there. John Short just shining that ball. The oldest man in Australia. Pretty sure we've got Sean Howe in the slips. A bit hard to see from here. Zabale keeping. Travis at mid-on, who's already had a bowl. Put a bowl 4-ish straight up. Chris Stanger there. Oh, and there was a wicket, and I missed it because I was just having a chat. So good catch by Bing. Good times. Well, we've got to change a bowler. Let's zoom on that. I believe that's Tish coming in. Oh, where's my autofocus? There he is. There he goes. Oh no, he hasn't given him. Oh, they're not happy about that. I didn't hear anything here, but it doesn't mean a great deal. And Greg is unmoved. That was a great shot. We've got the captain Matt Maguire having a bowl now. Bowl some fairly handy leg spin. So just going to try and tighten the screws a little bit here. Just with those runs flowing. I imagine that'll be the idea. Still fairly tight field with only deep backward square and deep mid wicket in play. Everyone else is fairly ringed up besides that. That is a rough ball first up, but that is only gone for 1. Setting your field well in that case. So we've just had the first drinks break. It's 45 over game, so drinks every 15 overs. brothers are 2 for 62, so going along quite nicely. We'll be hoping to build on that for sure. We've got Tish bowling his third over. Just making a little bit of move to the field, so no fine leg now, only the two guys on the leg side. So you got mid-wicket who's coming into frame nowish, or he's just in front of square, and mid-on. So obviously Tish looking to bowl outside off and drying everything up. And he does exactly that, and there's a hand on that, but it has gone anyway. So one thing about Townsville cricket, if you're watching not from here, you beat the field, it is 4 runs, especially before Christmas. It is lightning, typically, as you can tell by the grounds. She's fairly brown, still has a bit of grass on it, but it's value for shots, let's put it that way. We've got a change of bowler. We've got Chris Stanger coming on. Focuses, there we go. So Chris bowls left arm Chinaman, which is just confusing. Everyone sees leg spin all the time. When do you see Chinaman? Absolutely fascinating to watch. So Chris is an ex-Townsville player who moved up to Cairns many years ago and is back. So is driving down. Let's see if he lands his first ball. You got protection out there, that will just be one, I would assume. This is a fairly loose start. Sam just dragging that back in. Tish is going to pick that up and it gets free. And probably going to be a no ball, or if there's not buzzers. Oh Jesus, that is sloppy, boys. So, I honestly lost count. I don't know if they ran 4 there. If they did, that is fantastic. And this is a free hit, so this could be interesting. Yeah, that's a fairly good follow-up. That's just the dot there. It's bowled in. Free hit, obviously, so not out. There we go, classic borderline leg spinner where you bowl 5 interesting balls and get away with the 6. Good times, lads. The score after that wicket is 3 for 85. So the spin just doing exactly what you want, just in theory tightening it up a little bit, hopefully getting a couple of wickets. Matty Maguire's bowling pretty well, and of course put the mocker on him. Oh, we just dropped an absolute sitter. There was a half tracker, just popped around the corner and it's gone down, unfortunately. Oh, that is almost bowled in. 2 types of leaves, good ones and bad ones, and that was a good one. That is another good leave. Wow. Sense there's a little bit of something brewing here. This Stanger is hitting a really good length. Very hard to pick out of the hand. And it's got the feeling of a rash shot coming. So we'll see how we go. The battle continues. Oh, what can I say? And the battle has ended. It took a very long decision to give that not out. The hardest thing about facing Stanger is the speed at which he bowls. That ball is fairly fizzing, nice and flat. Don't have a lot of time to... Oh, that is, again, just a classic leg spinner wicket. You love to see it happen. He has smashed that onto his pad. Oh, that's fine. I'll go for Corbin. Oh, there we go. Yep. They're on a bit of a roll here. Definitely shakes in the brothers lineup. Trying to sweep a full ball, never a great idea. A new batsman in, Glenn Day. So Glenn used to play for Brothers, and then he played for us for a few years, featuring in the grand final. We unfortunately lost, but then he's been away from the sport for a couple of years, and he's just come back. This is his first official game back. I think he played some T20s as well. It's always good to see him back. The score currently is 6 for 110. Others were, so that's off 25, maybe 26 overs, who knows. Others were 3 for 103. Oh, it's a good quick single. Good fielding by Sean Howe. Just trying to rotate the strike now. Get a bit of semblance and normality back, I guess. Vice President Richard Jackson just dropping some water off to the boys. He's probably not going to bring me. Oh no, here he comes. Good stuff. We've got John Short on to bowl. Old Man Mountain. They're just back from, I believe, winning the Brisbane Over 50s Grand Final last weekend. So, see how he goes. And the thing about John bowling, everyone always says, "Oh, should be really, really easy to hit," and then they just hit it in the air. Like, well, you've just been outdone by someone, 90 years older than you. Well done. Cricket's not a hard sport. So John and I opened the bowling against Brothers last year, and we got the second or third last game. Combined, we had an opening aggregate age of 87. Which has to be some sort of A-grade record, at least in Townsville. And what I tell you, just sort of puts it on length, and that's out. Hit it straight to Gareth Sim. So there you go. Shorty just doing shorty things. So we've got Travis Bush coming back on, obviously with the aim to just get through this tail. It's 7 down. 16 overs left, so North will be looking to rock and roll them a bit here and see how we go. Travis left arm, he's just come back from the under whatever it was monsoons down in Ipswich, which I believe they won. And he has a fantastic mullet, if I can zoom in on this. And if it's going to be nice and focused, there it is. Look at that. Look at that. Please don't bend over. First ball would have been a pretty standard edge to second slip. Oh, we got the third man down there. had our second drinks break, and brothers now are 7 for 124. Maguire still has a couple of overs left. Chris Stanger still has 3 overs to go, and Shorty's got plenty. And then obviously Sam, TJ and Tish will help finish off the remaining 15 overs, or 14 overs as it were. So with that wicket, brothers are 8 for 156. This is the 40th over, so 5 to go after this, I'm fairly certain. And that was Hayden Searle out LBW for 28 or 52. Well, that is high. Oh, he's put it down. That's a real pity. It's our third drop catch today. So we've just started North's innings. They had to bowl 43 overs, I think it was, instead of the 45, because they ran out of time. And there's a ludicrous rule that says that you only bowl a time and you don't get penalised. And then the team batting second, so the team bowling first, only has to bat those overs. No penalty runs, no anything like that. So the team batting first don't know that they're going to run out of time and can't bat appropriately. I mean, they were 9 down, 8 down, or whatever it was anyway, but it's still just a really bizarre rule. And I'm sure we'll see it happen a fair bit more. So there we go. But this is the second over. We are none for, I'm going to say none for 2. I think there was an edge off the very first ball of the game, but I was on my way over here, so I didn't get that. So we'll see how we go. Great, just a little clip off his legs there by Simsy. He'll enjoy that. Get him rolling. The end of the 7th over, Norths are none for 22. Gareth Sim is on 16 and Matt Maguire is on 4. Good bit of grinding out cricket here at the moment, just good line and lengths. Gareth looks like he's trying to get after him. He's trying to probably spread the field out a bit. Just trying to work it around, but they're just sticking to their lengths and making it very difficult to score. And there was a couple off that one, and there was a maiden before, so just really turning those screws. Change of bowler, young Brendan Haylett on. As far as I know, he's their only spinner today. Herbie's not playing. They've only got one guy out at deep mid wicket, and everything else is pretty conservative besides that. They're pretty attacking, rather. It's just punched to the offside and run for 4. It's been the theme with the first ball of this every spinner so far. It's pretty much been a doozy. It's been 3 fours in this over so far, so very much needed runs for the Redmen. The score sits at none for 52 after 13.4. About 3 runs and over. So we're looking to push through these middle overs. And we've got a no ball free hit coming up as well. Good times. A double bounce, no ball. He called a wide originally and then conferred with square leg and asked if it bounced twice before the batsman, in which case it did. So we've got another free. Let's see what Matt Maguire can do with this. And hit it straight to the fielder on the full, but no run out and not out. So. That one's just a normal wide, because it's bounced after the batsman for the second time. Oh jeez, he's done it again. I don't know what's going on. He's normally quite a good bowler. Just seems to be sticking in his hand a little bit. The fellow bowling now, Dylan Debenham, bowls with pretty good pace. He's a sort of bowler that will either go for a ton of runs or get a bunch of wickets, or sometimes both. Definitely not a line of length bowler, but it's the sort of thing you want to bring on and just see what happens, basically. And continuing on the trend of spinners bowling half trackers first up. Reece Danaher, first ball, half tracker, but didn't go the distance. 50 for Gareth Sim as well. I don't think he raised the bat, but oh well. Carry on. Norths are 0 for 102 after that last one. It's 21.2 gone, about halfway through. And Matt Maguire and Simsy are just pushing that run rate, getting about 6 and over at this point. So normally a 4 and a couple of cheeky singles and what have you. So that's what their aim is. And young Brendan Haylett coming back on. So he'll want to improve on his first outing. So there we go. And there we go. First wicket for brothers. Brendan Haylett catching Matt Maguire. So 1 for 102. From this angle, they look pretty out. He does bat a fair way out of his crease, and I'm assuming it's hit him outside the line. But it's the only thing saving him. He's salmon trout besides that. That is an absolute cracking shot. It's either a 4 or a 6. Oh, he's called it a 4. He has absolutely pants that. This is definitely over the boys' need. It's 13 off it already. I mean, they're doing really good in the run chase. Plenty of wickets left. Just sort of need to get a wriggle on. Just really get in front of that 8 ball and make it easy to finish rather than making it a thriller, which is never fun for anyone watching. Oh, that seems like a stitch.